Hello folks and welcome back to Let's Play Kholat, the Sean Bean 'em up, where I'm pretty sure most of the budget probably went on Sean Bean, but you never know. Right, now, I need to be heading, well, I'm heading south now. I kind of tempted to go back to that cabin that we found, and then promptly forgot about. Good day, spooky places. I'm really interested in sort of the wilderness survival aspect of this. Okay, there's a big chasm, never mind. But at the same time, I feel there isn't a whole lot of substance here. Now, I could be mistaken, but this is what I thought after, you know, playing it and editing it last. I was like, it doesn't seem to be a lot here, but we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong, and maybe the spooky ghost is just... No, Google, I said spooky ghost, not Google. Honestly, my phone's just like, excuse me, did you say Google? I'm like, no. No, I said spooky ghost. It's not even close. Hello. Press E. Oh, good. We are here, which matches up. Oh, this is quite useful. We actually have a. Can we put markers down? My other complaint is I'd love to be able to actually put things on the map. It would be kind of handy. Right, so we're now here. We want to head back to the note, head south and round here. The cabin was like here somewhere, wasn't it? Alternatively, I could go up and explore this side. That could be better. That could be better. Because this leads us down a passage of mystery, because my character has the ability to not jump, which is a bit of a bummer, and a chasm of doom. Right, okay, let's go back and explore... Well, that's the way we came, so let's go up. According to the map, we go up, excuse me map, we go up and take a left at the top before we get to the spooky sacrificial altar, and then we can explore everything to our left. Which is completely brand new. Rather than trying to trace old ground, that would probably be the best way for it. Plus, there's that spooky red thing in the distance, which could be very cool. I mean, it might not be. It might just be, you know, a bit nothingy. Ooh, hello, there's a broken bridge. Can I jump across this? Oh, I can just fly. Alright, well, never mind. Got friggin' wings. Right, so there's the broken bridge. Down heads, so we want to head north, which is C. Thank you for the tips about the compass, by the way. I Spooky. I kind of gathered that C was north, but it's always useful to have it confirmed. Crispy, crunchy ground. At least the trails kind of are marked on the map, which does make things a little bit easier. Convenient tree. Can I fall off this? Well, at least I got the answer to that one pretty quick. The answer is yes. Yes, you can. I will bet you 5 rubles that it'll put, yep, plonk us back at the camp. Fine. The checkpoints are a little bit mean, especially with everything being instant death. What are you huffing and puffing about? You've only just snuffed it. Oh, interesting. Because I ran before I died, I wonder if the stamina is kept between deaths. I remember another game that did that as well. It was called Red Lake. It was an interesting experience. Now, I'm not comparing this to Red Lake at all, because that would be unfair, and this game clearly actually had work and effort put into it. Whereas Red Lake didn't. Anyway, let's fly again, shall we? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whee! Nice. I like mysterious floating compass as well. Anyway. At least we know where we're heading, which is the Crossy Bridge thing. Right, let's have a look a minute. So I'm guessing that counts as the other bridge. If we look on the map here. Yeah. There is a dead end the other way, though. Is it this way? No, it isn't. If I'm still heading north, and the bridge is north, I mean, this is the only route we can take. Maybe this doesn't count as a bridge on the map. Carefully does it. Nice. And hey, now we have a split path, which makes me believe that that is at the top here, and the bridge would be... Oh, it's just a radio tower. That's disappointing. I thought it was something extra spoopy. Never mind. I was thinking of like the Eye of Sauron or something. wonder if the Eye of Sauron ever gets pink eye. I mean, an Eye of Sauron doesn't have an eyelid either, so getting conjunctivitis would be really nasty. It'd be like pus the size of, like, I don't know, orcs, I guess. Which is pretty gribbly. If there's nothing but death down here, I'm going to be deeply disappointed. Oh, this just leads us back to the pillars. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. The map isn't anywhere near as big as it looks. That's the deceiving thing. It's you think it's going to be a longer place to traverse, but you know. Well, never mind. I was hoping that this trail would end in something spooky, but it just ends in something convenient, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh. However, we have the Eye of Sauron to aim for. Conjunctivitis or not, I think we should have a look and see what secrets it will tell us. Alright, because this is also not a bridge. So let's not fall off, let's not fall off, let's not fall off. At least we can just float over that bit. And there's the bridge. Which should bring us to there. Yeah, nice. So if we continue down this path, we can't really go wrong, we just follow the trail around. As long as Orange Satan doesn't seem to bother us anymore. I need to give him a better name than Orange Satan, but to be honest, that's sort of all I've got, really. Maybe it's a Wendigo, so we can call him a Winnebago, maybe? Winnebago works. Cool, another camp, so we can sanity check where we are. Oops. Right, we are here. Cool. That's the camp. Alright, fantastic. So we've now checkpointed ourselves. I like Winnebago. I'm going to call him the Winnebago. I've decided. This is how my brain is working today. Alright, we got some wreckage or something. Ah, here's the radio tower. Wow, it is really much closer than it appeared. I haven't spotted any Winnebagos either, so that's a good thing. We've got spooky noises and a mild inconvenience, which I assume I can't get past. No? No, we got invisible walls? Alright. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I love invisible walls, they don't annoy me in the slightest. Alright, let's put the torch on so we can see where I'm going. I mean, in theory, it should be completely pitch black out here, I guess. But, I don't know, we've got moonlight, which I suppose is something. Can I can't pass this also slightly inconvenient place. Can I go around and pass the other side? If one wishes to get to the spooky radio tower, I guess I'm going to have to go the long way around. Yeah, it was interesting to see about all the comments about how it's based on the true, the past incident, where there's lots of rumours and different things that may or may not have occurred, where the most likely thing is they freaked and sort of ran into the snow, isn't it? But which is a bit sad. There's a piece of paper nearby, I can hear it flapping, which makes me think I'm going to have to go the other way. Also, for everyone saying it's a walking simulator, it is. This is pretty much by definition a walking simulator. But that sort of comes with a rather derogatory sort of terminology to it these days, doesn't it? Where in reality, there are lots of interesting games that are basically walking simulators. Whee! I mean, what's another example of a walking simulator? Amnesia. You know, it's pretty basic. You can't do combat, and you're walking around for the most part. The Soviet Research Unit for Natural Phenomena regarding the occurrence of anomaly OH91. First incidents took place in 1950 and 1953 in the area of Igarka by the construction of the Transpolar Mainline. The works were halted and incidents classified. Any witnesses were ordered to be eliminated. On October 17, 1950, according to witness evidence, at the same altitude of Camp 503 to the west of Yarka City, emanation of unknown force and source occurred and caused instant death of 42 workers. The bodies literally evaporated and only shadows were left. As the witnesses testified, the incident was sudden and short. The next incident took place 3 years later, March 14, 1953, then also in above-mentioned camp. A solidification effect occurred. The bodies of 12 workers just froze. After autopsy, they were declared dead. The bodies are still lying intact in Section 12 of the Seversk Research Complex, which is kind of spooky. Right, let's have a look then. So there's the note. We're not far from the camp, which makes sense, and we're here. Now, we can go underneath the radio tower complex, I suppose, and have a look. Spooky. I wonder who puts the power onto these places. Whoa! It's Satan! Hey, Satan! Whoa! Hey! Excuse me! Excuse me! Wall, Satan's after me. Can you not be a dick? Thanks. Wow, that was spooky. I just got like 3 achievements in one go. It's probably like... Oh, I keep calling him Satan! It's a Winnebago! I've got to retrain my brain. Press E for Winnebago. There we go. Well, I guess we found what we're looking for.
For a very long time, I could not come across any trail. The tracks came and went as if someone was playing with me, as if the victims were moving. And as soon as I was almost sure I had seen something and I would find something new behind the next tree, the trail suddenly went cold. I had no idea what was going on. Finally, I reached a small meadow. There, I found a bound journal, as if someone left it there on purpose. The journal belonged to the members of the expedition. They wrote down their thoughts and observations. Note, there were also some obscure entries, probably taken down in the dark, concerning the situation they were in. This could shed some new light on the case. I am attaching the journal to this report. We have to control the conduct of the investigation, and at a certain point stop the information flow. The facts concerning the incident cannot be made public in any way, shape, or form.
Thanks. So... Guess the door's open? I'm not going to talk during any narrated bits because it's really quiet and I can't seem to get the volume up. I'm stuck in run mode? That's weird. Leg it!
Time does not heal wounds.
Yeah, it does.
As I've recently learned.
It literally does.
This truth was pounded into me by pain, cruelty, and lies. I learned from this. I remembered. It nearly touched the essence of my understanding, becoming the revelation of truth, when they dragged me down the corridor with my shattered bones. When they operated on me to observe the misplacement of my organs, when they put the worst nightmares into my head, when they closed me up, put me together again and revived me over and over to test the limits of my endurance. And when finally, after so many years, they told me my wife was dead. Time does not heal wounds.
Well, it depends on the kind of wounds we're talking about, Mr. Bean, you know? That's the thing. I don't understand. The only thing I'm not clear about, who are we? Who is he? What are we doing here? What's going on? Why are we running around the wilderness collecting notes? These are all valid questions. And why is there a Satan Winnebago, I'm going to go with that, coming after me for no good reason? Alright. So we've collected one of the spooky notes under the radio tower. Cool. There's a few dead ends, which is probably here, and then we need to walk up and around. So we need to head sort of this way and then north. Should be over here. Oh yeah, orienteering 101. There's weird glowy volcano that we saw at the sacrifice. That's always nice. Okay, now we got a split path. So right will take me back the way we came to the place, which we don't want to go. We want to go left and explore all the way along here. I mean, we don't. Any reasonably sane person would just leave this place. Though we don't seem to be suffering from any form of hypothermia or cold or, you know, beard-related warming powers, so I guess we're fine. bridges seem, the craftsmanship on these bridges seem alright. Hello.